Alright, so show me 4. I'm going to call you by each by table. First, 1 and 2. Can you please come down to the floor? 3 and 4. And last but not least, 5 and 6. Alrighty, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Miss Valdez, and today I will be teaching your lesson.
Water can be found in so many places. On the ground, under the ground, even in the air. But not all water is fresh water. Let's find out more about what fresh water is and where it can be found. Click the image to begin.
Before we click the image, where else can we find fresh water? Anybody? At a river, that's correct. Anywhere else? In a lake.
These lions are enjoying some nice fresh water. Fresh water has very little salt in it. Many plants and animals need fresh water to live.
Alright, so what is this picture of? Say it as all together. Ready? 1, 2. Good job.
Can you imagine how the water would feel flowing across your feet in this stream? A stream is a small body of flowing or moving fresh water.
What is a stream? A small body of flowing and moving fresh water.
A river is a source of fresh water. Look how wide this river is. How did it get so wide? Streams join to form rivers. As more streams flow into a river, it grows wider and deeper. The water in a river keeps moving until it eventually flows into the ocean. When this glacier melts, it can provide fresh water for plants and animals. When it melts, the water flows to join streams and rivers.
It is pretty cool, huh?
Water can be found all around us. Different sources of water have different properties. What source of water is surrounded by land and does not flow? Click your answer.
Can anybody tell me that? Clouds? You want to try clicking it for me?
That's not it. Clouds are in the air. Try again. That's not correct.
No, guys,
A river
remember,
flows. Try again.
we have to identify a body of water that is surrounded by no other water resources. So it's basically like all by itself and it's creating its own water. Kind of.
That's right. You got it. Lakes have certain properties. They're surrounded by land on all sides and don't flow. Rivers and glaciers both flow. Clouds are a source of water, but they aren't surrounded by land.
Alright, so the reason why river and clouds are not what the answer was because rivers are a way of flowing water. It's always flowing, it's always going into something else. Now clouds, although they do create water, it's always in the sky and it's not really flowing either. It's nowhere on the ground. Like, yes, it creates water, but we have to wait for that water, don't we?
Did you know that most of the water on Earth is salt water? It is. It's found in oceans, seas, and even some lakes. Click the images to learn more.
Now, it said that salt water can be found in lakes. But I thought lakes were all freshwater. Is that true?
No.
Why is that? That's a possibility. Does anybody else have a second guess or something?
I think it's not true because sometimes lakes have fresh water and some lakes are fresh water and some lakes are salt.
That is true. Some lakes are freshwater and some lakes are saltwater.
Water is all around us. Some water is fresh water, and other water is salt water. Each has different properties. Think about the properties of different bodies of water. Use what you've learned to identify the properties of the sea. Click your answers.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pick a few people and to collect what are some properties of salt water. Right here, you can come up.
That's correct.
Good job. All right, we need a few more people. Milton, you want to try?
You're right.
Good job.
Imagine you've been playing at the beach. You're hot and thirsty. Is it safe to drink ocean water? Click your answer.
What do we think? Is it safe to drink ocean water?
No.
No.
Well done. If you're thirsty at the beach, you should grab some fresh water. You've learned a lot about sources of water. Let's review the main ideas from the lesson. Water is important to living things. People and animals drink water, and plants need water to grow. Water is all around. It can be found on Earth's surface in many bodies of water. It can be found underground. It can even be found in the air and clouds. Fresh water has very little salt. It can be found in streams, rivers, ponds, lakes, and even glaciers. Most of Earth's water is salt water. Salt water is different from fresh water because it has a large amount of salt in it. Oceans and seas and a few lakes contain salt water. Now that you've finished this lesson, if you wish, you can go back and review any part of the lesson again.
Alrighty. So what I'm going to ask you to do next is you're going to tiptoe back to your seats and I'm going to pass out a worksheet for us to do, okay?